First and foremost, I acknowledge there are frequently three sides to every story, therefore, I will do my best to provide the third, unbiased series of events by also providing my husband's stated reasoning for divorce. I am not above admitting the possibility that I may be the asshole, but at this point I need some unbiased perspectives because I am too emotionally involved in this situation. For some background, I, 30F, have been married to my husband, 30M, for 3 years. Now, we have 2 children together, a 2-year-old toddler and a baby. One of the biggest causes of disagreement between us is that he believes I don't do enough housework. For some background, as my husband has pointed out about me, I did grow up very lazy. My mom provided a lot for me when I lived at my parents' home until I moved out. Living out on my own initially was quite an adjustment, but I have fostered my own independence and learned some necessary life skills along the way. Some more relevant background is that our home environments growing up were quite different. His house growing up was very clean and decluttered. My house, on the other hand, was always messy. The reason I bring this up is to point out that, as a result of our different upbringings, I do believe each of us has a different tolerance for cleanliness, and a little, or a lot of, messiness really does not bother me, whereas a dining table full of papers or a floor full of toys really stresses him out. Since having our kids, obviously we've had a lot less time on our hands to keep the house clean, on top of both of us working full-time jobs. My husband and I have each agreed on a general allocation of responsibilities. He primarily takes care of anything outside the house, and I primarily take care of anything inside the house. This means I primarily keep an eye on the kids, clean up after them, make food for our toddler, bottle feed our baby, pump breast milk, rock the baby before his nap, cook dinner, tidy up, do laundry, wash the dishes. Most of this is stuff that needs to be completed every day, so it keeps me quite busy trying to stay on top of all this. Dinner and laundry are the things that frequently get pushed to the side when it's a busier day. On the other hand, my husband's primary responsibilities include keeping track of our finances, grocery shopping, and anything outside the house, mowing, weeding, etc. But, most of all, we have faced a lot of major home problems that my husband has been DIYing to save money. This is often time-consuming, not only due to the outside labor, but also researching how to accomplish these things takes time. However, this work mostly occurs only during the half of the year where it's warm enough outside, which we are entering that phase now. He doesn't complete the DIY housework every day, maybe a few evenings per week for a few hours. Furthermore, he goes to the store probably a few times per week and generally is gone for a couple hours each time. He